Welcome back to Morning Munchies. I'm your host, Dominic Gonzalez, here at the Courtyard Food Park in Temple. Today we're actually going to be covering Sabor de Jalisco. We've been at the Courtyard Food Park if you've been following Morning Munchies. We've been here a couple times already. Today we have a jam-packed 2-for-1 episode. Not only are we going to Sabor de Jalisco, we're also going to Soda Loca, which is paired in the same kind of building. They're both owned by the same family. So let's take a look.
My name is Michelle Villarreal, and my family and I own Sabor de Jalisco and Soda Loca. We got into the food business really because of my in-laws. They have owned restaurants and cooked at restaurants for their entire lives pretty much. And we wanted to share their flavors with everybody else. So just their food in general. It's something that my husband obviously grew up with, and then we moved them to Texas, and we just wanted to share that with the community. So this was kind of a perfect place for us, a little small restaurant, to get them out there and for people to taste their food and their heart and everything that they make. And it's been a really cool opportunity. Because my in-laws are the ones that cook, my husband and I don't necessarily. We opened up Soda Loca as an extra offering to the community. Here at this park, there's a couple of different other restaurants as well. And we just wanted to add something a little different. So we thought dirty sodas was the best way to do that. Neither one of us have ever done anything like that, but we've just had so much fun doing it, and have expanded out of our actual physical location, and now have a food truck that we do events with, and have enjoyed doing that as well. So Sabor de Jalisco has been open for almost a year, and Soda's about half that, so we kind of opened that up about halfway through. And then the food truck, we've only been out with the food truck itself for a little over a month. So we've been doing other events, but more as pop-ups with tables and, heavy lifting everywhere. So we're really happy to have the food truck now to just be able to roll up and kind of actually serve people that way. So that's been a lot of fun. So we are packed with events, and are super grateful for that and able to share that too. And hopefully soon we'll be able to maybe share some food as well at some point.
Sabor de Jalisco is owned and operated by Ruben Villarreal and his son. Together, they have over 40 years of experience in the food industry. Ruben himself cooks most of the time because, well, all the recipes are his own.
So mostly my father-in-law, my mother-in-law helps a ton here at the restaurant as well, but they are mostly his recipes. We have tried to get him to write things down, and he's working on it. And we slowly, recipe by recipe, one of the last things we were able to actually get written down are his tamales for the holidays, and our kids got to participate in making tamales at home, not for the restaurant, but writing that down was a lot of fun, and just kind of making sure he knows everything off the top of his head, and so sharing that is a little different. And we would love to keep them, for a lifetime, and maybe even share them with our kids at some point, so we need to get him to actually share those. So all the recipes are my father-in-law's, just specifically the flavors are his. They're very different than I think they're not Tex-Mex. Really, they're more California Mexican style foods, and so the flavors are still very traditional and are what they are, but they're just a little bit different, and I think that's what sets our dishes apart in general, and that it's all he knows it's handmade and homemade, obviously in a restaurant, but still from his heart, and they enjoy doing it.
We are out here at Sabor de Jalisco and Soda Loca. We're going to try the food. They gave us a nice little spread here. They gave us more than enough. We are very grateful for them. Yeah, we have fajita, beef fajitas,
and then beef and bean burrito. So I'm gonna do some beans on the bottom, and then is it okay if I?
Yeah, go do whatever.
Okay.
Do whatever. Now these refried beans, refried beans usually has just it just looks like mush, to be honest with you. But it looks like I can see the actual beans.
Yes, and that's what I like a lot.
That's different, and I do appreciate that.
There's a differentiation.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate that. Oops. Okay, and then we're gonna grab a little pico de gallo. It's a party in there. Okay. Alrighty. And then he said that red was hot.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for red.
Oh, brave. Okay.
Well, I've made this mistake, so we're gonna try it first before I just throw it on everything.
Right. No guac, no sour cream?
I'm not a guacamole fan.
Oh, snap.
Do not like that.
I am a guacamole fan. More for me.
I just don't like avocados. Like, I'm not a big fan. But I can eat, like, avocado, like, salsa. Like, that's fine. But just eating guacamole, it doesn't matter where it is. I just, like, okay, I guess I'll do some. You know what? I'll try it for my people today.
We don't want you to get sick now.
I'm not going to throw up. We are going to do a generous.
Okay.
A generous.
There you go.
Okay. Sorry, this is taking forever.
It is. We'll time lapse
I'm sorry. And then some sour cream. Okay, everything. All right. Okay.
So it was hot enough? Like it wasn't too
Oh,
crazy?
that was fine.
All right.
That was okay. My family does have a stomach of steel. Oh, okay. All right. So that just fell out.
I'm sure a lot of flavors going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good flavors? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and take your second bite.
Oh.
It's like you're about to...
I think you can tell. Also, this is my first meal of the day, so I am starving. This is good, though. It definitely feels just authentic. Like, it's just good.
Where I'm about to try now, I built my little...
Is there veggies on that? Yeah. How old are we? Yeah, throw some veggies on there. Come on, Dominic.
All right, here we go. Big bite. Good bite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Try it with the hot sauce now.
Okay, I'm doing mild because I don't trust the super hot one.
Green is mild, red
Green is mild.
is... Green is mild, red is hot.
Red is hot. Green is mild. Yeah. Okay. You guys. This seriously is some of the best fajita I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm. Like the meat. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
Well, yeah, the meat is really good,
Mm-hmm.
but I specifically like the guacamole is really getting to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Now you're not a fan of guacamole, so I guess you haven't really tried a whole lot of guacamole.
Yeah. No.
But you can tell when some guacamole's not so great.
Yeah. No, and I feel like you can look and tell if guacamole is good. That's why I was like, you know what? This looks like, I know it's fresh. I was like, let me just at least try it.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just writing it off completely.
Whoa.
But I was gonna say the meat. It is slow cooked meat. Like, it just literally falls apart when you eat it. It melts in your mouth. Like, it's just very good. Like, everything is, they're very intentional with what they are using and with how they are making everything here. I just love it. Like, it's just,
And the
it's
beans.
great.
The-
I was gonna ask you about the beans. Yes, tell me.
Okay, so the beans are, again, I'm not a huge fan of refried beans, but these beans are just like beans that my grandma would make, but it's just like mashed up. And I guess that's what refried beans are. Just mashed up beans. I don't know, but it's different because you have the individual. It tastes like it's actually beans and not like a slush.
Yeah, there's a certain way to do refried beans, and you have the beans as whole, and then you mash, and then you add what you need. Most people are just literally mashing it to where it just looks like soup.
It just
and it shouldn't. It should be beans that are mashed, and these are beans that are mashed. Like, this is good.
And the rice, oh my goodness.
The rice is great. Like, everything is good.
That's amazing. I'm very excited about what's going on over here.
I can't wait for the burrito.
Here you go. You try now.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little classy today. So, and yes, all that's inside is just beans, meat, and then I don't think he put rice. He put something else in it. I cannot remember, but it's a very like just simple burrito, and then he threw some like sauce and cheese right on top.
Okay.
So.
And he put this together pretty quickly.
Very quickly. Like, it was pretty much all done. And, like, the meat sits in a warmer, so it's just it's ground beef. So it's just very soft. It's just very,
Good stuff. So it's ground meat, like ground beef.
Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ground beef, beans. Honestly, that might just be it on the inside.
Yeah. I think
But
that's
it's
all you
very
really need.
simple, but very good. Definitely what sells it is like, not like consomme, but like
Yeah,
what he
that
put
little,
right on top. Yes.
that's-
Just
Yeah.
very good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what this would it be like consume it? Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just like, is it just like the meat juice or whatever? Or the, whatever?
No, it was in a separate container. I mean, it could have been. It could have been meat juice. It could have been that.
Ooh. Ooh, the beef is seasoned really well.
Yep.
It's a different, see, this is both beef, but this is different flavor. This has a different flavor than this.
Well, I will say that they both are marinated. You can just tell. But the one in the right, like I said, it sits in a warmer, so it sits in the marinated. Like everything he uses for it, it just sits there. So it is soaking up all those flavors and just everything.
And I just took probably like 2 bites, and it just melted in my mouth.
Yep.
The whole thing. I took a nice little big bite there, and yeah, it was not hard at all to eat. Same thing with
No.
whenever I made the taco. It
Fajita,
just kind of
but you know.
fajita.
That's
Sorry.
fine. I guess taco, fajita, tomato.
It just like, I feel like you can sit here and fully like finish all this
Oh, for sure.
with no problem. Like it's just like goes. What I'm trying to say? How am I trying to say? It's very smooth. I don't know
It's
what
just,
I'm trying.
they
you
know
can
what
just-
you mean. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
easy
it's
to
like
eat.
you can drink this. But the portion size is really important too.
Yeah.
This is like a nice portion size for one person, or you can share. Like I just had one fajita, you had one fajita,
Yep.
and so they'll give you 2 tortillas to come with this, but there's still so much left. So we both had a full fajita, and there's still so much left. Same
Like
thing
just
with the
they
burrito.
really do a lot. Like they do more than what you need them to do.
For the most part, Sabor de Jalisco and Soda Loca operate almost exclusively by the family themselves.
We have a few staff, mostly on the soda side. They help us make the drinks while my in-laws are cooking on the other side, and then also help kind of deliver the food. One of the things that we really try to make sure is that we serve everyone, even though it's not a sit-down restaurant necessarily, we're still serving the people that come in to eat here. And we want them to be treated with care and love. And so we will take their food outside, or next door to the indoor seating, or even out to their cars if they would like to just sit and wait. That is totally okay with us. And so we do have a couple of staff that do that with us, and then also participating in some of our events as well. And so they'll come out to our events. It gets really, really busy making drinks, which is just wild to us. And so we need help. And then also because it's my husband and I, just downtime. So our staff has been with us pretty much from the beginning of soda specifically, and then transitioned over here a couple of months ago, so at the beginning of this year. So we do dirty sodas, lemonades, and then we also have a few espressos, and then during like holidays and things like that. So during the cold season, we did hot cocos. So they were what we called loaded hot cocos. So just a bunch of flavors, toppings, really cool stuff like that, which is basically the hot cocoa equivalent of a dirty soda. So dirty sodas are just soda with mix-ins, creams, different flavors to kind of just make them more amped up. And I mean, Loca means crazy, so a little bit crazy, I guess. And so we've enjoyed kind of creating different flavors. We drop different menus for different holidays. Try about once a month to change it up a little bit, add a few things just to make it different and see what flavors are out there and see what people like. We actually had one drink during October, and that transitioned to a constant on our menu because it was so popular. So people were actually asking for it from different events that they had been to, and so we have just kind of kept it on the menu because it was so popular. So we just never know. So trying new things, kind of rotating it up a little bit has been a lot of fun for us. And then just making cool things has been kind of fun. And then a very specific one. So
Okay.
feel like it's, this is one off of our March menu.
Okay.
And it is Lucky Charms themed. So Dr. Pepper, toasted marshmallow.
Oh my
we
God.
make a hot cocoa whip or cold foam,
Yeah.
and then whip in marshmallows. So that's what that is.
Wow, that's actually perfect. That
We've had some recommendations from staff, even videos. I mean, we're taking recommendations from people. Yeah, so kind of wherever. It's not just out of our own brains, but a lot of ours do have a little bit of a like Mexican twist to it. We do have one specifically that has horchata in it that my father-in-law makes house-made. And so we try to kind of keep it a little different than maybe some of the other soda shops and kind of making it a little bit more tailored to here at the restaurant. And then also taking those out on the road as well. It's just different. So trying to incorporate different flavors, different cultures into soda has been like an opportunity.
And these drinks, these different drinks, can you say what these are?
because I don't want to disrespect. This is an horchata cola.
Made fresh. We saw it made fresh.
Yes, it was amazing. I loved watching that. Black Widow. I'm not sure what's in it. I just know it's soda, cream, and then like cold foam. And then this is their March drink. So it's like it has marshmallows, toasted marshmallow, like a leprechaun-y, very springy drink. I know this one I think has Coke. No, Dr. Pepper, and then this one is Coke, and then not sure what this one is. Could be Coke. We'll see when we try.
All right. So I guess go for it. Which one? Take whatever sip of the first drink that you're interested in.
Okay. Actually, I am gonna do green. Okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna try them all. So.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So. That makes her round town.
Wrong way.
It's not. They're both okay.
That's okay.
Okay, well, it's upside down. So, okay. Sorry. Should have said something. Okay.
How's that? What do you?
Awesome.
Is it just so it's horchata and
Coke. That's it. It's literally perfect.
Interesting.
Like it is so like if y'all know what both of them taste like, put it together. It's amazing. Just it'll change your life. Just go ahead. Is it okay if I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. So this is a Black Widow. This one is one of their most popular drinks. So yeah.
Let's see what all the fuss is about. Now, what do you think it is in there?
I think Dr. Pepper. And then I did see it was either like raspberry, cherry, is some red fruit in there. So raspberry, cherry, or something like that. But it is good. This is definitely like a regular dirty soda with cream, a flavoring, and soda.
Nice.
So yeah, okay, now the main event. This one's what really got me excited. So, I'm gonna mix this. Like I said, it has marshmallows, toasted marshmallow, all of it, just everything. Yo, that goes straight to the back of your mouth. It is so sweet. It is so good.
Okay.
I love that one. But this one, I'm sorry, this is my winner. This is just
the horchata
awesome.
one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm interested in that.
Probably because it was made fresh.
Yeah.
But it I watched it be made fresh. All this is fresh. But just loved it.
Yeah, no, he made it from scratch. Like he just pulled out. I don't know. He got the condensed milk. He did the whole thing. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Like it's just authentic. Like it just tastes very good. Like just awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
It's just if you love horchata, it's horchata with the little kick.
Yep.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, I've had like vanilla cream soda, but it's just like soda without. it doesn't actually
Yes.
have the cream.
Yes,
or-
yeah.
So
I
this
know
is
what you
like,
mean.
it has the actual cream.
Yep.
I've never had soda like this before.
Really?
And it's actually really
Really?
good.
Yes.
I enjoy the cream and the different flavoring.
Dirty
It's
sodas
fun.
are awesome. They're very good.
Now, I thought dirty soda was like alcoholic.
Now, yes,
So-
you're not wrong.
so
You're not wrong.
I was like,
You're,
what's going on
You're
here?
not wrong, because I mean a vodka soda. You know,
Yeah,
but it
that's-
is club soda, so it's not. I see where you're getting
so I'm
at.
pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Because I was not sure how that was going to work.
Just
Okay.
awesome.
This one tastes a little bit more like coffee.
Yes.
There's like a
Yeah.
little bit of a coffee
Yeah.
taste to it. And there's no coffee in this?
No, but she did like think of it like cereal. So like in the
Yeah.
morning, like this is something
Yeah.
I like you will go and get in the morning.
So you
Then,
coffee lovers,
like-
you'll like this.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think my favorite one, definitely for sure, is the
Yes.
horchata one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Same.
Working with family can have its advantages and disadvantages. For the Villarreals, it's the best case scenario.
It's been different for us. Obviously, we function as a family regularly, and there are things that we can't do, and we have to rely on them to an extent. And so I think the biggest thing for us is to know what we can do well and what they can do well and let them do that, and the same on our side. My mother-in-law has transitioned a little bit to learning some of the sodas, and that's been different for her. Cooking is really simple for her. She knows how to do all of those things. But just like learning recipes and kind of adding things in has been different. And so again, I think it's just one of those things that we just know what we do well and let us do it and kind of work from there to make it successful.
The fact that they're both in the same section of the Courtyard Food Park was actually not planned.
So we originally were across the way in our own location and we were really offering sodas here as well and walking them over. And so we kind of just felt like we needed to be in the same space and helping with our staff. So our staff were functioning over out of Soda. And so our staff are now able to help take orders for both locations, so it's all in one now. But take orders, help deliver things out while they're still like cooking and things like that. So there's no stopping in that instance. But it has worked well overall to have us both in here to kind of support each other, but also because we were offering the drinks anyways. It's called the Courtyard at Canyon Creek, and just like we're always about building community around us. And so we have wonderful neighbors, and they're all different foods. So we feel like people can come here with a group of people and everyone will find something that they like. And it doesn't just have to be from here. It can really be we have flavors from everywhere. So we think it's a really cool opportunity for people to come to one spot and be able to choose different things. No, we feel really lucky with the neighbors that we have. They all lend a helping hand. We ask questions to them. They've helped us look for events. They've invited us to events. And we've done the same. So we try to, reciprocate that with other food trucks that are kind of coming in and things like that. But yeah, I mean, anything that we've asked, like they've helped us with. I mean, helping hand, literal straws from another business. So like we're all in it together. One thing that I think is really cool is that because we are newer and they've done it for so long, that they just have a ton of experience, and pretty much everything any hiccup that we've come across, they're like, yep, we've been there, like just keep trucking and keep moving. So we do feel really lucky with the community that we have here at the park, and are excited that it's growing. So it was really only just the actual park, not as many food trucks, and that has grown too. So it's been a really fun and neat opportunity.
Now, a special thing that we were given, a surprise thing, is...
You're gonna have to say the name because I totally forgot what it was. You just say you have a bad memory.
So what chile colorado is chuck rolled beef. It's simmered and then fried and then sits in and simmers back in guajillo chilies, which makes it that red sauce and gives it the flavor.
Not even
Oh, very nice. Oh, there's a party in there. Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And so this is a dish that they believe that is the most underrated. I don't know how. Maybe it's just when people see it on the menu, they just might not know what's going on.
They probably don't know what it is.
Well, you're about to find out today, Central Texas.
Yes. So, question: should we just do spoon with nothing?
I think do spoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Do spoon with nothing.
Okay. That's
Just get right to the point.
Yeah.
Whoa. How's that? Is it spicy?
No.
Not spicy. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's flavor overload.
Like that left
Flavor-
me speechless. That was awesome.
So this, I guess, is served with tortillas as well. Oh snap!
Wow. Yeah. Like you could probably eat that by itself. Like it's just so good.
The meat in there, it's so tender. And they, just as they mentioned, it's seared for so long, and it just like sits in the sauce. And that really does a whole lot. And maybe this is the same sauce that goes on this.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Wow. Okay, you guys, overall, the food here is top tier. It's fresh, it's delicious, it's made from the heart, it's made with love. It's made quickly but efficiently. Because we were like, I was surprised that it was like, but they knew we were coming. They kind of prepped in advance to make sure it was a little fast, so that we wouldn't be waiting so long. But this is, 10 out of 10. Seriously, I have no notes. Some really authentic, and it's different because it's not, now I don't really know the difference between Tex-Mex, California Mex, but this is apparently a little bit more California Mex. So it's different. It's inspired differently than what you might see around Central Texas, which might be a little bit more Tex-Mex inspiration. And this is all from the recipes and the brains of one guy, and he's killing it.
It's definitely a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of time. We've learned a lot of things that we didn't know how to do previously. But I think the most rewarding thing is when people come back and they're excited to be back in this building, or even just come back even to our events and our food truck, and remember the things that they've enjoyed that we've made, which I think is really cool, and share it with other people. So that's always been really fun, where we have people come in and we ask them, like, how did you hear about us? And it's their neighbor that came last week and they told them to come try us out. So that's always a really cool part of this work, is just building more community around us. We often try to do things downtown Temple too. So kind of just our events are on our Facebook and Instagram, etc. And we try to keep it here active. The park also does events throughout the season. We don't have anything specifically planned for Sabor right now, but keep a lookout. The park also has its own Facebook page, and so that's really cool, and we'll post events through there as well to kind of get people interested and excited. One of the recent ones was Lula Mays. They did their crawfish boil for Mardi Gras. We helped decorate kind of the communal seating outside. They had all the tables decorated, and he said it was wonderful. So food was eaten, lots of it, and it seemed like they had music, which I thought was really cool, and I think that was really fun too. So
You guys just have to come here. Like you have to. We are not just saying this just because we are highlighting them, but the food is just awesome. Like it's just good.
It's in such like a subtle location that I feel like a lot of people would just drive by.
Yes. Like I live 2 minutes away, never knew that this was here, and I was like, hold on, where are we going today?
Yeah.
I will be coming. I could walk here to get a soda.
We got this flan, and I'm kind of out of clean utensils.
You're eating it with the knife.
I'm eating it with the
Go for it. Go for it.
Ooh. Yep. It's creamy. It's got everything you want. It's creamy, sweet, caramelly. Oh yeah. That's some really good flan. Big fan of that. If you like flan, I've had plenty of flan. This is exactly what you're looking for. I've had some flan that's a little bit too hard. I've had some flan that's a little bit too runny. Not sweet enough. Too sweet. I think that's a good combo of everything.
I have a good memory, but that might be a lot. Chuck rolled beef, chuck roll beef, simmered, fried, and then simmered again. And the, what is this? The guajillo chili? Okay.